another point in your post is that real estate is not passive income, which is, again, what all the gurus want you to believe because they want you to buy their $50,000 training program. But there's nothing passive about it.
Oh yeah. It's a business, man. Like we have 8,000 tenants, and those tenants move in, they move out, their locks break, they run into our gate, they run into our buildings. It rains really hard, harder than it's rained in a couple of years, and several units flood. And we had, funny story. We had a huge snowstorm in Erie, Pennsylvania that, collapsed part of our roof of one of our buildings because they got 4 feet of snow just after Thanksgiving. So,
oh no,
it's not passive at all.
Yeah. Well, look, again, you're going to be putting work into whatever you're doing. So this is just another way to put work into something that could potentially, at some point in the distant future, be passive if you have enough systems, processes, and good people in place to run the majority of the business. Maybe you can just step in on a couple meetings or something like that. But it's going to require a lot of work in the meantime.
That's right. We have a great team that runs our properties, but I'm still involved. But yeah, when it goes well, it can go really, really well. Like we bought a property for $20 a foot in Erie, Pennsylvania. Outside of Erie, another kind of small portfolio for $600,000 at auction back in 2019. It's worth $2.2 million now, and I own it with no partners.
Wow.
So when it goes well, it can go really, really well.
I love these types of businesses too, that give you some sort of security against the risk of the business with an historically proven asset class like real estate. I've noticed in this with things like self-storage, is like it's a business more than it is a real estate investment, but it's secured with the real estate investment as well. Like there's always value in the business. Like there's no version of you buying the business and it being worth zero. Like you said, like you've never seen a self-storage facility go bankrupt barring, insane debt service bills. But other than that, like you have an asset that's also cash flowing through the business side of the asset. So like there's things like that. I've seen these like kind of like senior care facilities pop up that allow you to acquire a bunch of residential real estate, a bunch of houses, but the rents are, 6 to 8x what a market rent would be because you're renting out individual rooms and you have a, hospice care worker in there. It's like those types of businesses are super interesting to me now. It's like, how can you acquire real estate, but in a less risky way? And how can you get in business, but secured by a really fortified asset class?
Yeah. There's no small business in America that trades at 15 times earnings, but real estate does, self-storage does. I bought somewhere.com for 5 times earnings, bought it for $52 million. It was making $10 million annually.
Wow.
So, because it's way riskier. There's no people paying recurring rent inside of a physical building that you can see, you can sell, you can redevelop, you own the land. So yeah, like you increase profits in a storage facility from $5,000 a month to $20,000 a month. Massive value is created because your property is worth 14, 16 times, annual profit.